Welcome to Tiny Texas Living. Who says you can't live big while living tiny? Today is project day. I have so many things I need to work on that are just small things that need to happen around my tiny home. So I'm just gonna check them off the list as I go. The first being I need to put hangers on my little art piece that goes in my sticker shoe corner. I've been really trying to figure out what kind of hangers to use. Been watching some videos to see what would work best, and turns out I had the materials for this project the entire time and just didn't know it. I used these little hangers on my photo board, and it came in a pack of several. I think 5 are in here. And turns out this is what they recommend to use on a project like what I'm about to do. Now, obviously I can't hammer these into anything, so the nails themselves are pointless. But I saw online that you can use Gorilla Glue and secure them that way. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. And then I'm gonna be making sure it's like very secure before it goes on the wall. Initially, I was thinking I was gonna have to like make this whole hanging device. Apparently not. So to do this, I just turn it over to the back side, and then I need to figure out where I need to put the hangers. So I'm thinking like here and here. That should work. Okay, so now I get these out. There's 2 of them. And then I have to get my Gorilla Glue ready. And I think all I have to do for this is just twist this cap until it creates a pop on the seal. And then I place these, and I have to make sure that the little teeth are pointed down. Ooh, this one looks like it's bent in, so I may have to bend that one a little bit also. Now I twist off this cap. Please don't make a mess. Please don't make a mess. And then glue. Oh yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. And then I'm just going to mash it into place and hold it for a couple seconds. Now I need to make sure that this tracks directly across from it and is hanging in somewhat the same spot. This is where the guesswork comes in, because this is definitely not an even United States. In the meantime, I have started a trash box because all of my deliveries came in today for the things that I needed for my bathroom and my porch. So this is where they live now until I go to the dumpster. Okay, been sitting about 24 hours. Everything is nice and dry. The glue is on here super well. It doesn't pull up whenever I pull on these. I can hang this on the wall now. Okay, a couple other projects that I have require me painting some things, so I think I'm going to paint this picture frame that I have that is otherwise pretty ugly, so that way I can use it in my room. My room has like the gray and the black and like the silver theme, so I think that instead of this being gold, it needs to be a different color. Now I'm covering the glass with this old piece of priority mail that I had, and then going around the edges with painter's tape, which you can find pretty much anywhere. And that's just going to protect the glass because I can't actually pull it out because there were nails that held it into place. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we're going to take it outside and paint it. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to go over it with one more coat, but this is what it looks like. And I painted this on top of a little laundry basket to keep it off the ground. Yay, accomplishment. So far I have gotten my photo frame sprayed. It's dry and I can finish that. I have the map, which now has hangers, so I can hang that. I am accomplishing things. And I found the label for my water filter. Yay. Okay, after I sprayed the frame, I got it all dry and everything. I had this photo from whenever I visited a cave in Missouri that I really wanted to display. I didn't have any frames that were the proper size for it. So I took a little bit of fabric and I actually fastened it to the backing, which is in not the greatest of shape, but it'll totally work out still. No one has to see it. And I was able to find that in the craft section. It's just a fat quarter that I cut down. And then I took one piece of tape and actually taped this to it and then placed it inside the frame, and now it's ready to go. I'm going to look for some more frames that have like fun designs kind of like this that I can use for another project, but so far I haven't found any that are quite this neat. So that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to use this one for now in my room, and then if I do find those, then I may relocate this out of my room into that special project area. I just have so many cool memories that I've made over the years that I want to be able to display in my home, because every time I see them, they motivate me, they inspire me, and I've kind of gone through this whole thing where, because I've traveled for like 6 years, I've looked back on some of my earliest adventures and then look back on my time now, and it's like, wow, can't believe I've done all of those cool things. So I want to have it as like a focal point where I can go and like reflect on those things, but also I can share them with anyone who comes to visit. So I thought that would be a fun way to do it, but it's going to take a lot of work to do that. So I'm not there yet. So down the hall it goes into my room. My room is a disaster right now. Oh, this should be on the list of projects. Maybe not today. My van is still living in my room. And until my van moves out of my room, I'm never going to have complete and total sanity. So maybe I'll just focus on little things like hanging this up. Okay, I went ahead and pre-screwed a screw into the wall, because this is always going to have something here. Otherwise, I would have just used a little hook that could come off, and then on the wall it goes. Pretty pleased with that. Some of the things that I'm putting on the walls I am using screws for, just because I know I'm always going to have something physically there. Others I'm just using command hooks, because they're things that I may or may not change out, like this little buddy down here. So yeah, something will always be there, always. Now the interesting thing is this is actually on the other wall, and it's on here with command hooks, because even though I always want to have something here, they might not be the same size. So this is a painting that I really wanted to share in this room, but something might be taller or smaller that goes here if I decide to change this out. It's all about adaptivity. That's what it's all about in a tiny home. I had something hanging up here. It was like a robe hook. It was a command hook. And ultimately I decided I want to keep that, so I'm going to be purchasing an actual hook that screws in, because that's a great place for it. And I tried it out for a little while first. I believe strongly in trying things out before you put them in a permanent place, especially whenever you have wooden walls. So I liked it, and now I just have to find a hook. So that means I'm currently making a list for the store, and it's already getting lengthy. Oh, goodness gracious. But for now I need to focus on the things that I can do. And the small projects, that's what I'm checking off the list today. Back to the water filter. This is the water filter sticker that I could not find the other day. The other day I added Sharpies to my list, and then I found this one. I still probably need some Sharpies though. Okay, so I need to mark that this was July, so it needs to be replaced in September. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do with this. I think I'm just supposed to circle it so I'll know when it needs to be replaced, but I also didn't replace it until the 10th, so maybe I'll write 10 on here, which means that I'll need to replace it in September, so in the other corner I'll put 9/10. Okay, now I take this sticker off, throw this one away, and then I'll put this one right here. In the trash we go, and I need to take out the trash in a minute. Project days become a lot sometimes, because you have a running track list of things that you need to work on, and then you have the reality of how much time that you actually have to work on those things. And so I always try to take project days in stride, a few things at a time. I try to pick some tasks that I know I can accomplish, and then I get those done, and then I maybe start on a project that I might not be able to finish, but that I can get a little closer on. Like right now, I am going to order some things on Amazon, because I've been eyeballing some things for my porch and I need to do that. And I think I'm also going to look at some other sites real quick to see if they have some other things that I need. Yeah, the porch project is going to be a big endeavor. And when I do it, I want it to all be here before I start the project so I don't have to run to the store, so that I don't have to do 55 other things, and so that one project doesn't turn into 15 projects and then it turn into 15 different trips to the store because I didn't think out the parts. So, I think I have a good plan with this. Okay, things are ordered, and I think I have everything that I need that I'm going to order. I do have a few things that are on my list to go to the store, some smaller things that are supplies. So next time I go to the store, I'll just handle that. For the time being, it's time to move on to the next project. At some point, laundry. Laundry is my project. I can't find my laundry bag. I have no idea where I put my laundry bag. I have like a laundry basket that I keep my things in, but typically whenever I'm ready to go do my laundry, I take it in a laundry bag. And I don't have an in-unit washer and dryer. I have to go elsewhere to do my laundry. And so I just always do it this way because it's way easier. You know, whenever you live tiny, sometimes that's not in existence. You have to kind of make sacrifices, and one of the sacrifices that's made in the tiny home is that there's no washer dryer in unit, and that's fine. I'm used to not having that whenever I travel on the road also, but I can't find the laundry bag. Don't know where I put it. Oh, I did find a place to put my salt lamp though the other day. I was trying to figure this out whenever I moved around my shoe corner, and I discovered that it would fit perfectly here, and then I could just move the bunny salt and pepper shakers below because I like to have access to them. But at nighttime, this gives me a nice glow from this area instead of turning on this light, because this light, even though it's nice and lights up everything, it gets a little warm. Ooh, I need to clean that. I was cooking the other day and never cleaned that. Okay, that's the next project. But also, this light provides me with like a little bit of a warm glow versus the other lights that I have. I really like light. I also really like the ability to dim lights because my eyes are super weak. So I decided to install LEDs on the top of my cabinets. And let's see, the sensor is over here, and then they just turn on, and then they have all of these color variations that I can use when I point this at the box. And at nighttime, that is so nice because I can have like a nice glow. It's hard to fully put it into perspective, but just the ability to change the colors is very nice. And I can find something that's perfect for me. I usually like something in this region at nighttime because they hurt my eyes a little bit less. And sometimes the green or the turquoise because it provides a brighter light at night, but it's not directly in your face. The red is okay, but it's a little bit too much sometimes, I think. But I really like this, and then it also has like modes and timers and things like that, so it can do this kind of stuff, which I don't foresee myself using a ton of, but I really do like just the solid colors. In addition, I have this remote, which actually controls some lights under the cabinet so that I can have additional light if I want to. And the only thing I will say about these that I don't love is that sometimes the batteries die on them. Also, one of the things that's interesting about these is you can change the colors individually or as a group. So like I have green and blue right now, or I could change them to red by pointing it in the direction of them. Again, going green and red. So, ooh, Christmas. A little harder to see because it's bright outside still, but this gives a nice glow to this side of the room where I can still see whenever I'm in the bigger space out here, but at the same time, it's not so bright like the overhead lights. I really like having this space. It's so nice because it's relaxing, and then I have other lights and other lamps kind of scattered throughout. And so at nighttime, I can just relax, watch a movie, and not feel overwhelmed by the day or anything else. And it's just nice and gentle. But that was a project in itself. It took me a good hour to get these lights up here because they came on a big roll and it was hard. It was harder than I thought it would be. And then figuring out where to plug it in so I could actually get to the sensor. Wow. Yeah, I'm really happy I did though. Then on this side, I have a little bunny neon, which is kind of fun. And then some of my crystals that I just found. I need to charge this, but it's kind of a cool little lighter light that kind of shows off the crystal, which is really fun. Again, it needs to be charged though. As for the bunny, it just plugs directly into a USB. And this was something I found on Amazon. And then I also have this one, which whenever I turn on the power over here, somewhere, here it is. One-handed is hard.
Bluetooth is on.
This one is a Bluetooth speaker, but also has this pattern, and you can change the pattern based on the buttons that you push or the remote itself. I know exactly where it is. This is another one of my storage things. Back here, behind the ducts, on the side of the microwave, I have this little locker moment. This is just a locker bin that has a magnet on it, and this gives me a way to put the remotes away without them being in the middle of the room. Okay, here we go. Let's go green. See how it changes and gives you different colorways. That's pretty neat. And then also I can change it to do fading, where it goes in and out, or I can get it to do brightness, intensity. This is a different fade. And then I can also make it move. And this looks like the galaxy at nighttime. I may end up moving this because I hung the shelf here, and so you don't get to see its full potential. It was shining all the way up onto the entire ceiling, and then it would go out into the room, which was really cool. But now it just kind of does this. I don't hate it though. I got so far off track, but that's okay. The lights make me happy. Just took away all the stress that I just had about the laundry and losing the bag, which I still have to find. Oh no, oh no. Maybe not. Maybe I can just use this large trash bag, and then tomorrow I'll be able to find the bag. I'm pretty sure it's in with my van stuff because I unpacked my entire van and put it in my room so that my van could go to the shop. And usually the bag goes with me in the van, so it would make sense if the bag is with the van stuff. Oh no, I may never find it. Anyway, back to work I go. Okay, I guess I'll put these back in again, and they just live back here. This is a great place for them because all of the remotes fit right back here with the microwave. And I should probably turn the regular light on again. Oh, I just prefer that light. It's so pretty. Whoa, wrong light. Now this wall right here that goes kind of down the hall toward the bathroom and my bedroom is where I'm thinking about doing that project. And I still need to do trim and things like that, obviously, but I was kind of thinking if I could display in some way, like some of my adventures down this hall, that would be kind of cool. I don't necessarily have to use the whole space, but I kind of would like to use at least part of this space because it's such big real estate here. My first thought was tapestry. My second thought was putting up one of those, like, I don't know what they call it. It's like a fake grass wall. They use them in a lot of places with like a neon. I then thought maybe photo frames. I thought about getting just like one nice big print. I don't know. I have no idea. I just know that it's really big and I would like to use it in some way, shape, or form. I just don't know how yet. So this will probably be one of my last projects that I do. Adding to my list, batteries. I have 2 of these. I need to add some batteries to because they finally died after being going for like almost 2 years. That is the best battery I've ever seen. So I need to find what kind of battery I need. Looks like a DC 3 volts, and then there's some numbers on it. So I'll get the numbers off that and then I'll go to the store. So far I need hooks for my porch. I need this, And then I need something else. Oh no, what was it? Sharpies, I need Sharpies. There seems like there was something else though. Oh no. Okay, what have I done today? I have hung up a picture. I didn't need anything for that. I finished putting together the map. I don't need anything for that. Oh no. Oh no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this little notepad and I'm gonna stick it directly on my refrigerator so that if I need something, I can just write it down. And then whenever I'm finished with my list, I can put it back up. But this way I can write it all down. It seems as though there's something else that I need. What would it be? Oh no. Paint. Paint for the little baskets. Okay, I have a craft box right here. I do have some paint. Okay, I'll just bring this out. Oh, this is a two-hand job. Oh no, I dropped stuff. I wish it was not so hot outside. If it was not so hot, I could actually put myself together. Oh, but it's too hot to put on anything other than the loosest items you have. What do I have in here? Okay, I have some little mini hooks. I have bunny baskets. I have stuff for shirts. A fun net. Okay, I do have some paint. Ooh, this is the paint that I used in my van. I really like that one. In fact, wait, I have some baskets that already are painted. I may not have to paint. I am all about using things I already have, and if they don't look weird, I don't see why I couldn't use them. I'll put you away in a minute. Back into my room I go. Oh, and back out I go. I'm gonna have to take all the stuff that's in these out. These are my restock bins for my van. Okay, so these are the ones that I had in my van previous. They're already painted. They have items that I carry in my van that I needed to take out of my van. These are the ones that I just had over there with some socks. I'll put the socks over here. I'll move everything from there to here. And then I'll put these in the unit and make sure they look okay. In all reality, I should start just using these around base camp because I've started carrying bigger ones now, but these have always been my sample sizes that I have. And then this, oh, I love this thing for travel. A Lush shampoo bar. This is a must. Okay, here I go. Okay. I like it next to this mat, that's for sure, but this mat's gonna be going away. Okay, in here and in here. I think that'll work. I'm trying to visualize it and pretend that mat's not there. I like this. Also, I've been using my jacket hanger as an additional purse hook for my larger purse, and I really think that adds personality and fun. So yeah, I think this is good now. Check, check, check. Now I'm just gonna go put those others up and see if there's anything else in my craft bin that I need. If not, I'm gonna put it up. Okay, I'm making good progress. I have gotten a lot done. I have a list established. I think the only thing I need to do is hang up this map and then go to the store. And then I feel like I accomplished a bunch of little projects today. I got some of the things that were just like sticking out done. I was able to find some things that I need so I could work on other projects, which I don't think I'm gonna do today because I need to read a little bit more about how to do it first. But that bathroom project is gonna be super cool. So yeah, I guess I can hang this map up and feel accomplished. Okay, let me see. Oh, that didn't sound good. Wait a second. I may not have to buy hooks at the store. These are the kind of hooks I needed. Count them to see if there's enough, but if there's enough, that spares me having to find those. What I do not see in here, however, are screws or nails. Okay then. Dun, dun, dun. Story of my life. That means I'm not gonna be able to hang this up. Okay, so I have these little pieces around my window, and I found these that go actually in there. So this is one of the projects for the day. I need to clean all of this framework and stuff. I'll do that later, but this is going to be my other task. Okay, so the way it works is you push it in with the trim kind of where it goes, and then it lines up and it fills the hole. And yeah, I'm gonna have to clean all this in a little bit, but that's gonna make it look better. Okay, so like right here is one, and I just took this little butter knife and I've just kind of been making sure that the edge is in, and then I push it back, and then I take the butter knife and I just kind of push over this part to make it flush. I have all of these done. This one's a little bit brighter than the other ones, but that's okay. I think part of it is that there's dust on this, so after I clean it all up, it'll be nice. So I just need to do the ones that are up here hiding out, and then I'll be finished. Now, in order to get to these, I'm gonna take this down. This is just on magnets, and back to work I go. Okay, now all of the little screw holes are covered up. I'm going to clean the door and then rehang the curtain. Okay, now it's time to put this back up, and this is just a magnetic hanger that is a curtain rod with a regular kitchen curtain that has been ruffled. And the finishing touch, I just need to put this on the curtain in the edge to keep it turned in instead of out. That way it looks how it's supposed to. And I'm done. So that project is finished. Okay, I'm going in. I'm going to hang this with command hooks just to make sure I like the placement before I put some heavy hardware on there, I think. I have these two. These should work. I'm going to test them though to make sure that they grab good. It might be a little iffy on this. Oh no, they fit. Okay, cool. This will work. Okay, I have my little strips here, and this one goes by the wall. This one goes on the plastic. So I think I'm gonna place these going upward so it's easier for me to get to them. And then pushing them into the bracket really, really well. Actually, I'm gonna have to pull them out to get the adhesive off, I feel. Oh wow, this is on there. Okay, this is more difficult than I thought it would be. Okay, it took me a little bit to get it all set up, but I have it now and I love it. And if I love it in this spot and it's gonna be a permanent fixture, I'll put screws there. But this will give me the ability to move it if I need to, and that way I can figure out exactly how I want it to be. But now on my list, I need to add push pins. Or do I? I also went and took a shower and it was fabulous. And now my hair's so fluffy and I feel so good. Oh, I love accomplishing projects and finishing them. Tomorrow's gonna be a great day.